What's good? Explicit Critics here. Episode 7 of fucking Luke Cage, the review. We got all the rest of the ones before this on the channel if you guys want to peep those, if you haven't seen them yet. So we're going to go our initial thoughts before we go into spoilers. I thought this episode was nice as fuck. I mean, almost all of them are nice as fuck. But this one was another flashback episode, just not for Luke Cage this time. It's more about Cottonmouth and his family, Mariah. So I like that because Cottonmouth is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character up to this point. His acting is great. Just the way they made him is great. He's hard. Oh, man, fuck. And she's good, too. She's a really good actor. I like her. You don't like her?
There are some parts, like her emotional moments are really annoying to me. Like when she like...
For real?
Yeah. Some of them, it just gets really annoying. Because the way she talks or like... cries-ish. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but it's...
I like her a lot as an actress.
It's annoying.
But yeah, I like this episode a lot. Because I wanted to get to see how... Well, you know what? Actually, I take that back. Because I thought I knew how like he was brought up, but it's totally different than what I would expect.
I take that back. Her acting is nice. It's maybe probably the character that she's portraying is probably annoying.
Maybe that's what it is.
Because in other stuff, she is a really good actor.
Yeah. Like in fucking The Forgotten. It's alright, it's alright. Oh!
Like, damn.
I'll always remember that part. That shit, when I first saw it, I'm like,
that's the first, because that's the first time they snatched someone, right?
No.
She wasn't the first one.
No, the first one is when the bitch falls from the window, or he falls from the window.
Oh, yeah.
And gets snatched up.
Yeah.
But that was so dope. It was out in the open, like across the sea. Yeah, like, oh man, that shit was great.
Snatched her up real quick.
That shit. Go peep Forgotten if you haven't seen the fucking movie. That shit is nice. Alright, so what'd you feel about this one?
This one was good.
It was good.
It's good character building on Cottonmouth. Even though already he's pretty solid as a character, but then just gave him more background information, like on why he is the way he is and why Mariah and him are acting so close together.
Yeah.
Because like before then they always hint to how Mariah's mom always did stuff, and then we got a picture of her and like how she actually was.
What's her name? Mama Mabel or something
like that. Yeah, Mabel never did.
Yeah.
Shit, she was hard too.
She was hard as fuck. All right, let's just go into spoilers. Fuck it. So the first thing I caught is he's going through like shit because he got locked up, or not locked up, taken in. Cottonmouth got arrested. Mm-hmm. His lawyer is Fisk's lawyer from fucking Daredevil season 2, and that shit was hard that they connected because that's what you would think he would get, like top dog. Lawyer. This is Johnny Cochran, right?
But they also reference, I don't know if it's in this, but they reference that later too, because they're like,
they do
about how like times are changing. Is just like Fisk and Cottonmouth are like
that's in this episode.
It is this one, yeah. So right then you see what level he's actually on.
Yeah.
So it's like they're comparing him to freaking Fisk, then because the Untouchables are getting touched.
Yeah, so. And to be honest, he seems like he's a small timer so far. What we've seen compared to Fisk. So the fact that they're comparing him is cool because then that means there's a lot of shit that we're not actually seeing in the show that he's been doing. So.
Yeah, well, Fisk is. I feel like without. That was basically on his like location because he's big, like universal wide.
Yeah,
but
true.
Cottonmouth is like the big of just Harlem.
Yeah,
like I feel like Fisk had like most of New York.
Yeah. So, like the first flashback of Cottonmouth was hard.
That shit. Well,
so
they had Pops come in.
Yeah,
and that was
young Pops,
and then you just see the whole shit just shift. Like, once he was like, nigga, you ain't come with us? And then, like, nah, he got to fucking practice.
Which was dope. Dude was giving him props and everything, like saying you should go to school for that shit.
And then once the
old boy... Who's that, his uncle?
Yeah, that was his uncle.
Okay.
It was uncle and That was his aunt, yeah. Because they're their cousins, yeah. So, old boy says something, and then she, like, without hesitation, was like, grab that nigga, and then just...
No. She said, we don't get into drugs. Like, it's always been guns,
pussy, and...
what was the other one?
Guns, pussy...
Shit,
I don't even remember what the fuck the third one was.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. But they're like, we don't get into drugs. And he said, but they're doing shit over there. Like, it's just blowing up the crack game.
Yeah.
So then, she just grabs his shit.
Instantly. I was like, yeah! And then
chops his finger off with the fucking shears. From
like gardening shears.
Yeah, fuck, man.
And then, it's like, oh yeah, go take out the trash. And then, no, what
she told the uncle to go take out the trash, but they told Cottonmouth that he had to go out there too. Yeah. He had to learn like a man.
And that fool, how he came back, oh man,
that was hard.
He was shook.
He was shook, but that was a hard scene.
But I thought he was like instantly just gonna keep that face and just play the piano. I was been like, oh fuck, but nah, she did that weird.
Yeah. He comes in with his hands all bloody and shit, and just goes straight over to the piano. So like. At that point, you can see like he was pushed into this life. Like he didn't
really have a choice. And then, and then that just sets the tone for him and Mariah's relationship also, because he still has ties to like stuff that he wanted to do.
Yeah,
like, he still plays the piano, and like, even when he that was like his calm plays, because when he was in custody, he was calm as.
Oh yeah, and there's just air piano,
and then and then later on it comes up like it's like, hey, I was forced into this, and then like you went off to boarding school and all that shit.
Yeah, we'll go into that, and then so he gets off, like they don't have any evidence on him, so he gets out. He calls up Luke Cage, says he wants to parlay. Luke Cage is like, all right, I'll meet you at your spot. So Luke Cage goes over there, and then he just bitches Luke Cage. Like he shits on him.
No, first of all, he didn't have his funkies in either, because it was just him and Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Shits on him.
That was such a dope scene. Like,
I know who the fuck you are.
He's like,
he said, I've had my name, and like, people know who the fuck I am.
He's like, Carl Lucas. That's a square ass name. What does he call him? Luke Cage is like, oh, well, you're not gonna snitch. You're not gonna tell anybody my real name. Like, and he's like, there's honor amongst thieves, but you ain't no thief. Yeah. So he shits on him with that, and then he calls him Harlem's Captain America. He's dissing him, and Luke Cage isn't doing shit.
Yeah.
Like, first off, Luke Cage is a soft bitch in this show so far. He really is.
So far.
Like, he's super timid. Like, the the third episode is when he actually started doing shit for a good cause. Like, come on, man. And in this episode, dude is telling you, you're gonna go back to prison. You're there. Smash him out. Like, what are you doing walking out of the room right now? Nobody is there.
No one's there. And
like, what the fuck?
I do understand.
I don't understand it other than the plot device.
No, because it still was a parlay.
Fuck that.
I know. No. Shit. But see, but what happened earlier when they said fuck the parlay?
What?
That's when Pops died. Pops died and all the other
How the fuck is Pops gonna die if Cottonmouth's dead?
I'm saying.
Stomp him out, kill him.
I understand. Like, there's still
even
rules.
Later
there's
in the
still
episode,
rules
he's like,
to the fucking game.
I think I should kill him. That's true.
There's still
but
rules
dude's just
game.
Violated the code, and he's like, I'm gonna tell him that you're a criminal, so you're gonna go back to prison. I mean, that's kind of
what code did he violate?
Cottonmouth? That's a fucking bitch move to say, oh, you guys don't really know this dude.
He said he could. But
then he said, I will if you don't follow me.
Yeah.
If you don't follow my orders, I'm going to. That's some bitch move.
Okay, but he knew he didn't do it.
Okay.
It's like setting the ultimatum.
I'm going to kill this motherfucking kid if you walk over there. Mooks, if you walk over there, I'm killing this kid. I didn't do it until you walk over there. That doesn't mean I didn't violate the code.
It's not like he was personally going to say. He's like, I will. It's more.
I feel like he was personally going to do it.
He was going to put into play like where they will find out. Then I'm going to say, oh, well, Cottonmouth gave us this information.
there's certain things that I don't consider snitching, but that's fucking snitching. I don't give a fuck. He just said, well, then, there's no honor amongst thieves, but he's a criminal, so what the fuck
everybody, well, in that case, everybody was snitching in the show then.
Oh, yeah, there was this whole show is snitching. Everybody's snitching. But he at least had a code up to this, and then he's like, nah, fuck it. That's how I'm going to hit him. I'm going to send him back to prison, which, to be honest, I don't know why he's tripping. Like, unless he did something super bad, which I haven't figured out what he did yet, what he got framed for. Like, prison ain't going to be a hard time. He might be lonely, but he has books and shit. Nobody's going to hurt him in there. It's not going to be like the first time he was in there getting, like, shanked every night. Like, fuck. So, but that was a dope scene. Like, Cottonmouth finally just bitched him. And Luke Cage literally walked out, like scared. Like, not, like, I don't know why he was scared, but he was shook.
And the thing about this show is that it's like this big thing on having control. Yeah. And it's like whenever they don't have control, that's when they start making the wrong decisions and everything because they start like freaking out. This show is freaking amazing. Because Misty lost control and like after Scarf died and then like her whole things been kind of shifty. And then...
So Luke goes to... Domingo's spot, gym, but why does he go there again? I can't fucking remember.
He went to, because it was about the guns.
Oh, yeah, he needed to get the guns?
He needed evidence on Cottonmouth for the guns.
Oh, that's what it was. That scene was dope.
Yeah, that scene was fucked up everybody.
Yeah.
And then, how he did it, way more. And then he was like, because... At this point, I was asking the same question. What he asked, he's like, "Oh, so y'all haven't heard yet?"
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Oh shit, I guess."
But they had some good like choreography. Like he took one dude, just like threw him up in the air. Like it looked good. It looked really good. Yeah, it was a nice scene. And then
and this one I felt like they had more bullets ricocheting off than they usually do.
Oh yeah. And Domingo gives it up.
Then he get through the window.
Oh, what does he tell Domingo? I can throw you off the bridge. And you're gonna die, but you're gonna die when you hit the fucking...
The fall won't kill you. Yeah. It's the impact.
And he's like, when your lungs are filling with water, you'll think, why didn't I just give Luke Cage this? So he gives it up. And yeah, that was a good scene. So he meets up with Misty, says, hey, in the truck behind me, there's all those guns.
And then she was...
Yeah. She was kind of being a bitch, man.
Because, bro, I understand it because she's shook.
She shook, but like, get over it. He's doing your job. Like, you know this dude ain't a bad dude. But she just
found out that she can't trust anyone.
Fuck that. She should be... Nothing, yeah, she should. Nothing Luke Cage has done has caused her any distrust.
Okay, but the fact that fool's been involved in every situation...
Come on, though. You can tell but from a detective, this bitch better know people's character.
Because she's still trying to figure out who the fuck this guy is.
Nah, she shouldn't be. She's seen him do too many heroic things by this point to fucking think that he is connected. Like chaos follows him, but he's not the cause.
But she don't know. Yeah, exactly. She doesn't know who, like, if he's causing it, and then just she don't know how it's playing out.
So there's a few more flashbacks, and you can tell. Oh, the dope flashback. Cottonmouth when he's a kid. His uncle, I guess, went to the Dominicans or Puerto Ricans. For the drugs, and he wanted to start his own shit. Yeah, and his aunt like comes down on him hard, like you can't be doing that shit.
Because first it was just them two, and then he was like, "I know you have some like what's your backup plan? What's your plan?" And
you see Cornell have the gun pointing at him,
and it's that ivory joint, ivory.
That revolver. Yeah. So they take him outside, and then Mariah comes out and says, "Hey, you should shoot this dude."
Because apparently there was some molesting shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck did that come from? And so I was like,
and then fucking the aunt is telling him, but then Uncle is cool. He's saying like, I supported you. Like I was the one that wanted you to go places for music. Like you're talented. Yeah. Still shoots him up, kills him. So that's like his first like a manhood experience where he's going into that gangster mode. So
yeah, but I mean, Mabel was just a G.
Yeah.
Cause she, like when that fool came back and was like, she was like, "Where were you? I'm trying to get in touch with you. You should have been home like earlier.
Yeah.
Like we needed you." And he was like, "Oh, well, you should teach her how to
she just
stand up like a man." And she's like, "Bow!" and
he
started crying. He's like, "What? The fuck? You just talked about manning up, and then you just got slapped and you just started crying."
Yeah,
so I was like, "Oh, okay."
Well, he got all misty eyed, like, yeah, that was good. Mariah goes to the club and she's getting a heated debate with Cottonmouth. They're going back at each other, what they fucking hate about each other. Because growing up,
it was like that was when
I resented you for going off to college.
Like, yeah,
and shit.
like you went to college, made something of yourself, but I was here. That took over the business. And, and she, what did you say? Like you can leave this? Oh no, that was later. Yeah, she was basically trying to tell him like get control of the situation. Yeah. It's like you're losing basically, but.
And then he gets her heated, like super heated.
What did he say?
No, I know what he said. He said, "You wanted the dick." He's like, "I saw you flirting with the uncle. You wanted it."
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He's like flaunting around them booty shorts on.
Yeah. So she starts pushing him towards the fucking window that they have, the balcony window in their club. Pushes him over that shit, so he falls like a good 15 feet.
Well, that's one story. He got pushed off one story, and I was just like,
fucked up.
And I was like, it's like, once like that would hurt.
But he got glass in his back and shit too. He could have fucked up his back. Regardless.
Yeah, he could have fucked up his back.
So she goes down there and starts fucking him up with the mic stand.
She got
and those shits are heavy at the bottom.
She got that and just beat the shit out of him.
I didn't want it. I didn't. Yeah. So she was.
And I was like, "Fuck, is she gonna stop?" No, she didn't fucking stop. She's.
So yeah, then Shades comes in, out of nowhere. Mm-hmm. Gives her props. Says like,
yeah, because earlier he was like,
for you to do this.
He's like, yeah, because earlier he said that he saw more in her and that you could do more and blah blah blah, but just setting up his own shit. And then he just comes in and take care of this. It's like, hey. Where like clean all this shit up and everything. Oh.
Yeah,
fucking Shades. They make it seem like that fool just has the power.
Yeah, he has no for real.
Like he just be winning people over or has like that sleight of tongue.
So at the end of this episode, though, Luke Cage gets shot up with that Judas from across the park. Dude in like an armored truck, out like almost a sniper scope. Judas is him, and he's fucked. Like, you can't tell what's happening because it's the end of the episode, but like you hear the explosion inside his stomach. Yeah, which I thought was gonna explode and hit Claire. That's what I was kind of. I don't know if I was hoping that, but
I knew it was like this fool's about to implode.
Yeah, so that shit hit him up. I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see what kind of condition he is in the next episode. Nice. But yeah, it was nice. All right, let's rate it. I don't know if I think I'm gonna give this a 9.
Yeah, 9.
I think it was better than the last one, and I think it's better than 3. I love Cottonmouth so much, and this heavily was on him and like his past. So
I gotta give it 8.
Shit, man.
8. Like an 8.5 is
that's not an 8 then. That's a whole half point.
If I keep, it's like, oh, if I go back and remember like how it ended and how it began, how it ended, like everything that was grouped within that, it could probably go up to 8.5, but I'm be safe and just say 8. Because it is a nice episode, but yeah, I'm grading them because I know what everything else is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And then if I do this now, then I'm saying like, oh, this is greater than that one.
Yeah.
And then
I don't think I've mentioned this so far, but because this is like a Cottonmouth centric episode, the way they're doing Cottonmouth's voice is hard. They're putting that extra like reverberating bass in it. Since episode 1, like every speech he gives, you have his full attention, or he has your full attention. Like every time he opens his mouth.
Phyllis is really nice. Like he captured this fucking character.
He's outshining Luke Cage than me. And I feel like he's getting way less screen time. So far. We'll see what happens.
Do you like Cottonmouth more than
the
Purple
character?
Man?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he's doing all this shit, no powers. Which kinda is whack because Cottonmouth had powers in the comics, but he has a different kind of power. Well, no, he had that power in the comics too, so I guess they kind of just stripped him of the shit. So it wouldn't just... I don't know. It's good. Yeah, so we've only done 7 episodes. I don't know when we're going to do the 8th, but hopefully we'll do it pretty soon. So we'll catch you with that when we catch you with that. Explicit Critics.
How the fuck are you gonna tell me Havoc is introducing Scott Summers to the fucking X-Men? Oh, they're not even into it. They're not even X-Men in this movie. It's like a first.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the X-Men were dead, but we're gonna bring them back.
And Mystique can catch a dick. She did not. Yo, this gay motherfucker. Oh my god! Look at the dick. So what am I playing? Yo. I haven't seen it. So, has anyone in the crowd seen it? I have. Madam has.
And I liked it.
Anyway,
How do you like it?
because, oh my god.
It's so nice.
Got a nice sample, nice beat, fucking.
It's well lyrical, it's really nice. The flow just matches.
It fits his voice. And it's a really good, like, message.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what fit even better with the
sample.